Should we have an English national anthem?
There's long been talk of the need for an English national anthem. Yes, we have a British one, of course, but as the Union begins to fall apart, perhaps now's the time to revisit the funeral dirge that is God Save the Queen and allow the constituent nations of the Union to use their own unofficial anthems at more official events, not just the rugby. The Scots have the Flower of Scotland, the Welsh have Land of Our Fathers, and we the English have a trippy piece of early 19th century theology named after a fractious city in the Middle East. It's a bit weird. And did those feet in ancient time walk upon England's mountains green? Actually, no, they really didn't. Nor was the Holy Lamb of God on England's pleasant pastures seen. Jesus didn't go on some sort of first century gap year to Glastonbury. And nor, I think it's pretty fair to say, did he go fishing with his uncle in Cornwall. But these are the Arthurian legends that lie behind William Blake's Jerusalem. It's always struck me as weird that people are perfectly prepared to sing things they'd never actually dream of saying.
That is the shit, if I do say so myself.
What is it about putting a tune to something that gets people to disconnect their bullshit detectors? Perhaps the confused state of English nationalism is such that we prefer the fantasy of Jesus roaming around Somerset to something that actually reflects the reality of who we really are. And there's the problem. We don't know who we really are. And many of us secretly suspect that English nationalism is either for tourists or for bigots. So maybe we ought to take up the suggestion of that wise old Scottish sage Billy Connolly and adopt the theme tune of the Archers. The advantage with this is that we wouldn't need to use any words at all. After all, this does have the advantage of inclusivity, and no one's going to be persuaded to go to war with this tune running around in their heads. We're a diverse, largely secular country without an empire, and it's become a part of the English national character that we don't much like nationalism, and we don't really believe in something called national character. So why don't we just take the piss out of it a bit? We're known worldwide for our sense of humour. Wouldn't it be great to deflate some of the solemn pomposity of all those overinflated militaristic expressions of nationhood? We are a middling, okay country, and I'm sort of proud to be able to say that. Can't we have a song that reflects this reality?
We're part of a growing community of people breaking away from the norms of the nuclear family. Whether it's same-sex couples, open marriages, polyamorous unions, friends who live communally, or lesbian couples and their sperm donors raising children together.